Hare Srinivasa. Parshuram here. Karuna Sandhi, first lecture. In Mangalacharana Sandhi, Sri Jagannatha Dasaru submitted his salutations, namaskaras to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Narasimha Devaru, and his eternal consort Lakshmi Devaru, four-headed Brahma Devaru, Vayu Devaru, Maharudra Devaru, and all the Devatas, the Tattvabhimanis. He submitted salutations to Guru Parampara, starting from Lord Badarayanaru, Madhvaguruಗಳು, Padmanabha Tirtharu, etc. He also salutes the Haridasa Parampara, the great Parampara of Karnataka Haridasas. In the second Karuna Sandhi, Dasaru is explaining the kindness, Karuna of Lord Srihari towards the souls. He shows pity on all the souls. Kindness is the inherent character, guna of Lord Srihari. This is one auspicious guna among infinite auspicious gunas of the Supreme God. The souls are in pathetic and pitiable conditions because of their deeds. Since long they are suffering in the world, they have to be lifted out of the miseries at any cost. Without someone's help, guidance, the souls cannot get rid of the cycle of misery. A man stuck in the mud cannot come out without help from someone from the safer side. If he tries to come out, he will sink further more and more into the mud. Such a situation is there with every soul in the world. This is exactly the Newton's third law of motion. It says, for every action, force, in nature there is an equal and opposite reaction. If the person got stuck in the mud, if he has to jump from that, he has to put pressure, exert pressure on the ground with his foot. Here the ground is not hard, it is a mud. He cannot put pressure on the mud. If he puts the pressure on the mud, he will go deep into the mud and he will not come out at all. Some other external force is required to save the person from the trap of the mud. Such a situation is with all the jivas. So, to come rescue for all the jivas is Sri Hari only. ಶ್ರವಣಮನಕಾನಂದವೀವುದು ಭವಜನಿತ ದುಃಖಗಳ ಕಳೆವುದು ವಿವಿಧ ಭೋಗಗಳಿಹ ಪರಂಗಳಲಿತ್ತು ಸಲಹುವುದು ಭುವನ ಪಾವನ ನೆನೆಪಲಕುಮಿ ಧವನ ಮಂಗಳ ಕಥೆಯ ಪರಮೋ ಸವದಿ ಕಿವಿಗೊಟ್ಟಾಲಿಪುದು ಭೂಸುರರು ದಿನ ದಿನದೀ. Listening the stories of Lord, listening to the incarnations of Lord, listening to his pastimes, one will get happiness to his mind. Even a person with full of worldly worries can get solace by hearing the Lord's kirtana, Lord's greatnesses, etc. Apart from this, countless other benefits also he will get. Souls are with endless miseries in the life of samsara. By listening to the Lord's greatness, one will surely get out of the miseries, get out of the samsara. Hearing to Harikatha, Hari's greatness, apart from getting happiness in this world, but also will be happier person once he goes to other lokas after the death. He will be well treated in heavens, the paralokas. Listening to various stories of Lord Srihari will make whole earth rich with all the respect. The Haribhaktas should listen to the Harikatha with more attention every day. They should turn their ears towards Harikatha every day. To list the benefits of listening of Harikatha in brief, one will get his mind cleaned and will be joyous person. One will eliminate all the worldly miseries. One will bestow world class. One will get world class amenities, benefits, joys by listening to the Harikatha. One will definitely ensure his seat in eternal bliss, the place, the Tridhama, after the end of his karmas in the world. Whatever told so far is not an exaggeration, it is a fact. Many past incidences will prove the claims of Dasaru regarding the Harikarana, Harimahima. The child Dhruva, the child Prahlada, Ambarisha Maharaja, the king, and many more are the beneficiaries of Harikatha, is it not? For one who is seeking God realization, the path is very lengthy. The first and foremost duty for the seeker is to do the work of hearing the God's greatness, past stories, incarnations, etc. This is called as Sravana. The Sravana is the starting pulse for Navavidha Bhakti. 9 modes of Bhakti, 9 folds of Bhakti is the energy, a great energy, the great itself. Sravana is first step of Navavidha Bhakti. The Bhagavatam mentions Navabhakti elements as Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. So, Bhakti is 9 wings, 9 folds quoted in Bhagavata. Sravana, to listen to the Lord's stories. Kirtana, to chant the holy names of the Lord. The slokas, the Lord, the Vishnu Sahasranama, the Dasarapadas, etc. Smarana, to remember the Lord at all the time, to remember Lord's various avataras, his pastimes at all the time. Smarana can be done at all the time, anytime. Padasevanam, to serve the Lord's lotus feet. Archanam, to worship the Lord as directed in Pancharatragama, Bhagavata, etc. Vandanam, to salute the Lord with more bhakti. Dasyam, to serve the Lord as servant, as dasa. Haridasas are fine example for Dasya Bhakti. We have to follow the footsteps of Haridasas. Sakhyam, to be as a friend to the Lord. Sudama was a friend. Atma Nivedanam, to surrender to the Lord with the mind, everything, with everything. Surrender to Lord. ಹರಿದಾಸ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಶ್ರವಣವೇ ಮೊದಲಾದ ನವವಿಧ ಭಕುತಿಯ ತವಕದಿಂದಲೇ ಕೊಡು ಕವಿಜನ ಪ್ರಿಯ, ಪವಮಾನ ಪವಮಾನ ಜಗದ ಪ್ರಾಣ, ಸಂಕರ್ಷಣ ಭವಭಯರಣ್ಯ, ದಹನ ಪವಮಾನ ಪವನ. In the path of Navavidha Bhakti, we have to seek blessings of Gurus, masters of our Guru Parampara. The Pavamana Deva, the Vayudeva, the Pranadeva is the ultimate Guru for us all. The above Dasavani praises the Pranadevaru. He will take us to the Lord's place. He will carry us. We will seek blessings from all the Gurus coming in the great Guru Parampara, the lineage. This is initiation of Bharatiya Haridas Sahitya Vidyalaya, who are in service of mankind for the last 25 years. Now we can please listen to Harikathamrasara Karana Sandhi by pressing the link given below in the description column. Thank you, yours Parshuram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.